Hi all, and welcome to another Tuesday Thunder video. This week we're in the BMW M1 Procar, or next Tuesday I should say, at Bathurst. It's a pretty famous place, holds pretty good races here. One's on this weekend coming. Also I live here, so that's why it's pretty famous, I suppose. Bit different atmosphere for the Bathurst 1000. This year there's only 4,000 spectators allowed. Nobody's up the top camping like there usually is. There's usually people everywhere in this town, but there isn't. So is what it is. We've just got to put up with it for a little while longer, and hopefully the world will come back to normal. So, alright, keeping that in mind, where I've set a leaderboard time. Done a few laps. Actually did a recording earlier, but it was a bit ordinary, so take 2 for this one. So I'm half a second behind Dave Steinweed there on the leaderboard. He's leading it. Fair few other AUSNZ sim racers already on here, so hopefully this helps you. And yeah, hopefully see a few more people trying to beat the leaderboard times like usually happens. Gets a bit competitive, but yeah, so car setup. I've put my brake pressure down 80%. These cars don't have ABS, so there's no point. And I've got the brake bias, so I had it at 58. I've been playing around with it. 56, we'll try 57. I just adjust it on the fly otherwise. So, and I've turned the force feedback multiplier down. It is very heavy bog stock. Obviously this thing mightn't have power steering or something, but yeah, it was on like, what was that, 3.2, gone down to about 2.2, something like that. Yeah, force feedback of 2. So yeah, so we'll do a install lap, show you around. So you want to be braking about 105, maybe 110 metres into Murray's Corner here. Not named after Murray Walker or anything. So up through the box here, 100 or just a little bit past. You want to be down to second gear, chuck it into Hell Corner, all the way up Mountain Straight. Fun fact, that's called Hell Corner because it used to have a tree stump right on the apex on the inside, and motorbike riders used to come around like these two motorbike races, and they reckon if you hit that tree stump you're going to hell. So I'll chuck it back to second for this, but this car you cannot downshift while turning. It just absolutely hates it. So try and do all your downshifting while the car is in a straight line. Just where the turns red on the outside left, you want to be braking to turn into that corner. So through Reed Park, you'll be up to 4th and downshift to 3rd. Through here, through Silman, then McPhillamy, you want to be in 4th or 3rd, whatever your preference is. I haven't worked out whether going back to 3rd before you start chucking it down the S's, and then back to 2nd for the dipper. Quick burst up to 3rd just as you come out of that little, whoop, see what I mean about downshifting? Through that right-hander, sorry, you want to be, left-hander, you want to be braking into the right, and then down to 2nd into Forest. Down Conrad, open the big girl up. You can probably lift if you want to. I haven't been into the chase. Pretty much as soon as that kink ends, you want to be on the brakes. Back to 2nd gear. Thick up to 3rd. And then 1.5, 1.10. Back on the brakes nice and early for your run back in the Hell Corner. So I won't bother resetting, we'll just go as we were. So I found with turning the force feedback down, you can actually steer it better. You'll get a bit more mid-corner speed. It's too heavy otherwise, and actually making you slower. So a bit of a white knuckle ride just through there. Lost a bit of time. Try and hug the inside left here so you can brake and go back to third. Just opened the steering up a bit too early, but I didn't bin it. Losing heaps of time through here. I was pretty quick through there earlier. I just seem to have lost it. But the good thing with this track with no damage on, for these bottom section, you can go off the track, but with the top one you can, walls help you. You can downshift into the chase, which will help the back end come around on you. It's nearly going to be as good as my best time, but still not quick enough.
217.7, sector 3 time is fast.
Oh, stay on. Yeah, I lost half a second through there. Yeah, half a second up into the S's and just balls it up there a little bit. Oh, this is hating life here. Just a bit too late. Downshifted too early. Back end come around on me.
We need to watch these track limits.
Get rid of the crud that's on the tyres.
You're locking your front into Murray's corner.
I have to get this right. Might just leave it in third here. Don't think there's any point dropping it back to second. Once again, oh god, this thing's a heap of shit.
You're locking your left front going into the S's.
Let's go back up here. Probably should have just clutched that, eh? I'll take a picture of me, Mr. Photographer. Yeah, so there's probably going to be plenty of spins in this car this week coming up. I've already had 2 in 3 laps, so. But I knew it was a handful when I started popping out a few practice laps. Oh, inside grass, just clipped it. Oh, the outside grass, I should say. Let's try a little bit more front brake boss.
Going into L corner.
Yeah, well, if I'm locking the fronts, why is the back kicking around the brakes? Lock on the brakes.
Sector 1 time is good.
Side wall. Bloody 2 tenths up again.
That lap was a 2:17.8. You're currently 0.1 slower than your best.
That time is in this car, obviously. If somebody else can do it, well, I can too. I just got to figure it out.
Sector 1 time's okay.
Ooh. Look on here. Bit of shit on that tyre, that's why I didn't want to turn.
Sector 2 is 0.3, off your best. Last lap was at 2:17.6. That's your quickest lap in this session.
If I hadn't buggered that one, I reckon that would have been the quickest lap. Or close. But it's all about getting it right. Well,
0.2 off your best in Sector 1.
I'm miles off my best.
Sector 2 time is okay.
Turned in too early.
Last lap time was at 2:18.4. That puts you 0.8 off your best. Sector 1 is 0.2 off your best. Sector 2 time is quick.
I don't know if that was quick, but it was. Oh, so close. 1/10.
That lap time was 2:17.2. Good lap. That's your best in the session.
Try and do 1 or 2 more. I'm gonna get quickest lap doing that, John boy. One little moment coming into the dipper and 4/10's gone.
You're locking your left front into Forest's elbow.
It's a bit like that bloody GT2 Porsche thing we ran at Bilsterberg. So you made one little mistake, it cost you half a second.
You've just done a 2:17.3. Sector 3 time's okay.
Oh.
You're locking your left front, braking for Hell Corner.
Even there, just grabbed the ripple strip on the inside, compromised it.
Sector 1 is 0.4 off your best. Sector 2 is a 10th off your best.
So what I'm just trying to do now is just give it a little courtesy tap of the throttle coming down through the gears, trying that. I'll do one more lap. Unless I stuff the first corner up, then there's no point.
That was a 217.8. Sector 3 is a tenth off your best. Sector 1 time is good. You're locking your left front going into the cutting. Sector 2 is 0.1, slower than your best. You're locking your left front into right elbow.
Alright, so this lap here will do me, and I'm miles off the pace, or 2/10 off my best. No, so it's still 2/10.
That lap was a 217.4. You're
So-
now 0.2 off your best.
There you go, I went from half a second after a decent amount of laps in practice for myself to a tenth off, pardon me, just under a tenth off David Steinweed. So yeah, give it a crack, see how yous go. It is a bastard of a car to drive, I'll be honest, but you know, these things happen and is what it is. Should be some pretty exciting racing. There's probably going to be plenty of bins, so yeah. Alright, we'll see you all on track on Tuesday night, or if anybody's watching Dan's stream, come and have a look, and yeah, alright. I'll see yous next week for another one. Hopefully it's not as bad as that one, but it's not the worst one we've done. It's probably about the fourth worst, so alright, see you later.